Alright, welcome to another episode of Bobby's World. So what is up, guys? So, got some new and exciting things. Just want to give a shout out to opseat.com. They are going to be my first sponsors. So it's pretty cool. If you guys want to check them out, they make really awesome gaming seats. Below, in the description below, will be a link. You'll get a special coupon if you purchase through them. So if you like their seats, cool, get one. Get me some money. That'd be great, so we can fund this channel. But anywho, off the little spiel there. So we also do have a competition. So we are currently at over 700 subscribers. I want to hit 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, I will give away a $50 gift card to any service, whether that be the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. So let's get to that 1,000 real quick from this video, and let's get that first prize handed out. I really want to get that done. So hope you guys like it. But this video is going to be a top 5 intro character video. I do want to put a shout out right now that the #1 team to farm in the beginning is the Defenders. But this video will have 0 Defender characters because that is way too obvious. So yes, the Defenders is the absolute best and must team to farm in the beginning. That will be Luke Cage. That will be Jessica Jones. And here, I'll just pull it up so you can see the rest of them. Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Daredevil. All of those, farm them right away. And the one you'll put with them right away is Punisher, because he's easier to get than Miss Marvel. So that is without doubt the best team in the game, and they're very easily farmable for a new person. So 100% that team first. Now moving on from that, because there are other characters in this game that are very useful and very good to have in this game. So I do want to get down to them. So coming in at number 5, I will go with somebody who I haven't touched in a little bit of time, Drax. Drax is very good. One of the better tanks. In the beginning, you're going to see everyone using him as a tank on their team, especially when you get towards the higher up of the beginner, classes and, arena rank and stuff like that. And it's just because he's a very good taunt. And right off the bat, he does, counter and does all this other stuff. Very strong. It's just a very good character. One of the best taunts in the beginning of the game, other than Captain America, but he's very hard to farm. Whereas Drax is super easy. So if you hit this find button, we can go find him right in the arena store. So every single day you can pull Drax out of the arena store. So super easy to farm. Something that, you get into that top 1,500 or top 500, you're able to get him every single day. And if you do your 2 arena battles, you get 250 credits as well. So it's very easy to rank him up in the beginning. So coming in at number 5 is Drax. Now we're going to come in at something that I like this character a lot. I think he's very useful, especially in the beginning of the game when you don't have a whole lot of characters unlocked. This might be controversial. Some people might argue that there are other characters that are very useful, but I like him a lot. And that is... see if I can find them, right? This is going to be the hardest part of the video, finding these characters throughout all this mess. So, Hawkeye. Hawkeye is very good. That first attack does 200 damage with crit. Very good. 20 piercing. Then you come to this. This is the big thing. So it clears 3 positive effects. That's super useful. And if you build it up more, you can do even more. Clears all positive effects. So, I mean, that's very good. And then his third attack not only does damage, but then it also blinds the other team. So this is a very good character, and he's somebody you can farm right off the bat. He is in the Villain 1/9. And if you get later in the game, he's also in Hero 6/6. So double farming obviously means you can rank him up very fast. So that's why I have him in this video more than some of the other characters. It's just because you can build him up so fast. So I definitely think that's something that's very useful. So moving on, somebody that I think is very useful, and in my last video that I did, I'm so surprised that I didn't even include some of these characters, but we're going to go ahead and go through it. So the next character that is number 3 on this list of top 5 characters is the almighty Crossbones. His AoE is just absolutely deadly. There's no other AoE in the game that just does so much damage. I mean, you got Iron Man and stuff, but those are legendaries. You have to unlock them, so it's a little harder to do. But with his AoE, you do 440 damage. You get to unlock him in the little event that they do in the beginning, which is very, very good. So it's very easy to get him and use him right off the bat. He does do taunt, but this is probably the most useless attack in the entire game. And the reason being is you don't want a taunt coming towards him because you don't want him to get attacked and killed before you can use his AoE. So this is probably the most useless move in the entire game. I don't think there's another character that has a more useless second move in the game. And then his first one just does a decent amount of damage. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing bad. It does apply offense down, which is definitely very good, and you can strategically use that. And then, yeah, so you just go to BLITZ supplies, and there he is. You'll be able to farm him every day in BLITZ. And then not only that, he has an event which unlocks him. So you'll be able to power him up very fast. And that AoE, like I said, is just a game changer. It'll save your life a bunch of times. And he's a villain character, so it'll help out with the villain, storyline as well, the campaign to get through. Now, coming in at number 2 on this list, this guy is just so useful in every single way. I still use him to this day, and I farmed him pretty much one of the first characters, and that's Yondu. Yondu is just OP in this game. I mean, his first attack takes away positive effects on enemies. His third attack is a massive AoE that just does great damage to anyone who's not stealth. And then his second attack pulls down minions and then applies offense up to all Ravager allies. I mean, it's just insane how much this is so useful as a character, especially in the beginning. And how you're going to get him is Heroes 1-9, and then Nexus 6-9. That's going to be later in the game, so it's going to be a little harder to get him there. But the Heroes 1-9 is what you're going to use to farm him every day. I can't tell you how useful this character is and how powerful he is. So make sure you get him unlocked and use him right away. He is just very, very good. It's not even fair to compare anybody else to him. But we're going to do it anyways because he isn't number 1. There is one character in the beginning that I can remember being more powerful than anybody else, and that is Quake. Quake is just absolutely insane. I love her attacks. They did a great job with her. I remember in the beginning of the game when they first launched it, they were talking about nerfing her because they were tired of seeing her as the top team. Well, now she's pretty much non-existent with all these synergies and stuff. But she is one of the strongest single characters in this game. First attack, she slows to the primary target and the 2 adjacent and does damage. That's amazing. So by the time her second attack comes around, you've already slowed down their whole team. I mean, their whole team has slow applied to it. How great is that? That's just freaking amazing. Then her second attack is going to clear positive attacks. I mean, are you kidding me? And then it's going to chain 2 targets and then clear the 2 positive effects on them as well. So, I mean, you're just debuffing all over the place. You're slowing them down. And then her third attack is a massive AoE that applies offense down to all 5 enemies. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. It's just unfair how OP she is in this game. Just every move in her is very, very good. The only thing that isn't useful is her passive ability. It's the only thing that isn't useful because Inhumans don't really exist in this game, so it just doesn't do anything. Now, other shields, so if you team her up with Captain America and, Black Widow and any of these other shield characters, she does extra damage with them. But, I mean, it's just, there's a reason she's number 1, guys. There's a reason that they wanted to nerf her was because of how good she is in the beginning. So, how you find her is you're going to come right into the arena store. And she's right next to Drax, so you can't miss her. So, honestly, in this arena store, you're probably going to want to go Quake first, Daredevil second, and then Drax. Or you could do Daredevil, Quake, and then Drax. Either way, you're not going to go wrong. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the top 5 intro characters. So for somebody who's been playing this game a long time, it's not really going to do you any good. This is for new guys that are coming into this game and trying to figure out, who do I go after, because there's so many different characters and so many different stores and campaigns and things like that it's very overwhelming. So this will help you out to kind of focus in the beginning. Like I said, number 1 though is that defender team. Then these guys are somebody that you should focus on to go along with them, because the defenders isn't the only team that you should focus on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe below. Let me know what you think.